Let's see how to calculate the cost price of an item with different kinds of data available to you. Let's say that you are discussing with your friend, and your friend tells you that he sold some shares at rupees 77. So the selling price is equal to 77 rupees, and he made a profit of 10%. So of course the profit of 10% is on his investment, which is nothing but the cost price. So now you are trying to find out what was the cost price at which he bought those shares. So the first thing you have to think is that he's making a profit. So what that means is that the selling price is this size while the cost price is this size. So selling price is bigger than his cost price. Then and only then can he make a profit. So then you think the formula for finding out the cost price will be profit is equal to selling price, which is the bigger one, minus the cost price. Now profit is expressed in terms of a percent, and we know that profit and loss are expressed in terms of the cost price. So profit is 10% of the cost price. So 10% of cost price is equal to the selling price, which is 77 rupees, minus the cost price. Now 10% of cost price is 10 divided by 100 multiplied by cost price, which is equal to 77 minus cost price. So this will be equal to 0.10 multiplied by cost price is equal to 77 minus cost price, or 0.1 CP is equal to 77 minus cost price. Now let's bring this cost price on this side. So we'll have to change the sign in front of that variable, which is currently negative, and when it comes on the other side it will become positive. So we'll get 0.1 cost price plus cost price is equal to 77, or 1.1 CP is equal to 77, or CP is equal to 77 divided by 1.1, which is equal to 70 rupees. So this is our cost price. Now if we want to calculate the cost price really quickly, and we have been given the selling price and the profit percent, then what we can do is we can put the selling price on top of the fraction and divide it by 1 plus the profit percent divided by 100. So 10 divided by 100. Now because the denominator has two zeros, we can remove this and place the decimal starting from the right hand side at two decimal places or two places. So it becomes 0.10 or 0.1. So 1 plus 0.1, which is equal to 77 divided by 1.1, which will be equal to 70. Now this was the case where we had the selling price and the profit percent. Now let's see how to find the cost price when we know the selling price and we know that we made a loss and we have been given a loss percent. So let's take another case. So let's say another friend of yours says that he sold some shares at rupees 94.3, at a loss of 8%. And now you are trying to figure out what was the price at which he bought these shares. So here, because we know that your friend incurred a loss, the selling price is this size while the cost price is this size. So he bought at more and sold at less. So in this case, loss is equal to the bigger amount between the selling price and the cost price. So CP minus SP. So here loss has been expressed in terms of percent, which is in terms of the cost price. So loss is 8% of cost price, and this is equal to cost price minus 94.3. So 8% of cost price is 0.08 CP, which is equal to CP minus 94.3. So let's bring this 0.08 CP to the other side and 94.3 to the other side. So 94.3 is equal to CP minus 0.08 CP, or 94.3 is equal to, so 1 minus 0.08, which is 0.92 CP, or CP is equal to 94.3 divided by 0.92, which is equal to 102.5. So this is the cost price, which is in terms of rupees. So a quick validation is that our cost price should be bigger than our selling price because we are incurring a loss. So cost price is 102.5 rupees, selling price is 94.3 rupees. Now if we have to calculate it really quickly, what we can do is we can put the selling price on top, which is 94.3, and divide this by 1 minus, and since this is in terms of percent, so 8 divided by 100, which is 0.08. So this will be equal to 94.3 divided by 0.92, which is equal to 102.5 rupees. So here, when we were trying to find the cost price with data being selling price and profit percentage, we are dividing the selling price by 1 plus the profit percent, while if we have been given the selling price and the loss percentage, then we can have selling price and divide by 1 minus the loss percentage.